Apple and Amazon are in licensing discussions with Riyadh on investing in Saudi Arabia, sources claim. The move is part of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's push to give the conservative kingdom a high-tech look. A third source confirmed to Reuters that Apple was in talks with Sharjah, Saudi Arabia's foreign investment authority. Both companies already sell products in Saudi Arabia via third parties, but they and other global tech giants have yet to establish a direct presence. Amazon's discussions are being led by cloud computing division Amazon Web Services, (AWS), which would introduce stiff competition in a market currently dominated by smaller local providers like STC and Mobily. Riyadh has been easing regulatory impediments for the past 2 years, including limits on foreign ownership which had long kept investors away, since falling crude prices highlighted the need to diversify its oil-dependent economy. Luring Apple and Amazon would further Prince Mohammed's reform plans and raise the company's profile in a young and relatively affluent market, which already boasts some of the highest internet and smartphone use in the world. About 70% of the Saudi population is under 30 and frequently glued to social media. A licensing agreement for Apple stores with Sharjah is expected by February, with an initial retail store targeted for 2019, said two sources familiar with the discussions. Amazon's talks are in earlier stages, and no specific date has been set for investment plans, they said. Apple already holds second place in the Saudi mobile phone market behind Samsung, according to market researcher Euromonitor. Amazon acquired Dubai-based online retailer Souq.com earlier in 2017, opening access for Amazon retail goods to be sold in the kingdom. Both companies declined to comment, while Sharjah was not immediately available to answer questions about the discussions. While Saudi reform plans call for luring foreign investment broadly across sectors, officials have courted Silicon Valley players especially strongly over the past 2 years to complement their high-tech ambitions. Prince Mohammed is an avowed technophile and has styled himself a disruptor in the model of Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates. During an official visit to the United States last year, he met executives at Facebook, Microsoft, and Uber, in which the sovereign wealth fund he chairs later took a $3.5 billion stake. Since then, he has also set up a $45 billion technology investment fund with Japan's SoftBank and announced plans to create a futuristic $500 billion mega-city with more robots than humans. Apple and Amazon have both been on a Saudi priority list of foreign firms which officials hope to attract to further their reforms, one of the sources said. Many tech multinationals now in Saudi Arabia are either vendors to the Saudi government or, in the case of Uber, have benefited from a sizable Saudi investment, said Sam Blattes, who heads Dubai-based tech advisory MENA Catalysts Incorporated. Amazon entering the Saudi market would be a step change. In October, Saudi Arabia's announced plans for a futuristic $500 billion £380 billion city to be built to run entirely on alternative energy and be an innovation hub for the future. The project, dubbed NEOM, will be built on untouched land along the country's Red Sea coastline near Egypt and Jordan, and will span 3 countries. The ambitious plans, announced by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman today, could lead the way in the use of drones, driverless cars and robotics. The 26,500 square kilometers (10,230 square mile) zone will focus on industries including energy and water, biotechnology, food, advanced manufacturing and entertainment. The zone will be adjacent to the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aqaba, and near maritime trade routes that use the Suez Canal. The land mass will extend into Egypt and Jordan, making it the first private zone to cover 3 countries. The area will serve as a gateway to the proposed King Salman Bridge, which will link Egypt and Saudi Arabia, the PIF said. In October, Saudi Arabia's announced plans for a futuristic $500 billion £380 billion city to be built to run entirely on alternative energy and be an innovation hub for the future for Amazon. The move underscores how US is looking to take an early lead in selling data storage and computing services to customers in the Middle East. US, the world's biggest cloud business by revenue, has embarked on a slower global expansion than Microsoft, which now offers cloud services in twice as many regions. However, Microsoft has yet to announce plans for data centers in the Middle East, with 3 regions in India serving as its closest operations. US said in September it would set up data centers for the region and neighboring Bahrain. The kingdom has been streamlining its many overlapping laws which could apply to cloud computing for more than a year, in order to attract service providers. If completed, a cloud deal could pave the way for an expansion of Amazon retail warehouses in Saudi Arabia. Although Amazon operates its diverse business units separately, it has rolled out its near-full suite of retail, third-party marketplace and cloud services in countries of operation over time. Apple stores would raise the profile of the company's products and offer repairs and community events in line with its strategy to brand its stores as town squares.